So let's have a quick look at update on the stock market, the indices, Dow Jones, S&P, Nasdaq. Let's have a quick little technical analysis on what's going on and what may or may not be happening this week. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty guys, let's get straight into it. What I'm looking at right now when it comes to the Dow Jones. Now on a very short term basis, very short term basis, we can see that we did have a lot of resistance around this 29,000 level. Then we had a lot of support down here at 26,500, and we are still developing this overall sort of a bullish looking flag type thing, and we're starting to slightly break out. So on an initial basis on the Dow Jones, we can see that a breaking out of this sort of flag formation, to me, it looks like it's about to race up to about the 31,000, maybe even a bit higher. I believe there's a bit of a blow-off top coming soon. I personally was hoping for a bit of a drop first and then a rally, but you know, it looks like Mr. Santa Claus is coming a bit early today, a bit early this year. But generally, December is a pretty bullish year for most of the stocks anyway. And then we have S&P 500. S&P 500 doing the exact same thing. Again, I was hoping for a bit of a pullback first, and then we can see this. But as you can see, we have support. We have this resistance through here. The support is around the 3,250. The resistance is around 3,550. Again, on a short-term technical basis, guys, if I'm drawing a little bit of a channel through here, as you can see, all the way through there, and then we have a resistance all the way through here somewhere through there. You can see we're in this channel, but it looks like it's just slowly crawling up. So I still have an initial target, guys, on the S&P 500 around the 3,850 level there. Moving over to the Nasdaq now, and the Nasdaq is just a steaming guy here, right? It just really is steaming to the upside. And it's just really weird, right? You can see this, it just breaks out and just slowly goes up, slowly and surely. You can see back here, look at this here, little. They're just very little grind days. The market sort of, one of my earliest mentors said, winning ugly. This is the market winning ugly in the stock market. So we can see here, right, support, then we have support, and then we rally back up. Now we have a whole bunch of area resistance. Now we're breaking to the upside, and now we can see, now we can see a movement to the upside of the 13,400 level through there. So guys, when you're trading this week, guys, make sure you understand how to read the markets. Make sure you have a good trading strategy. If you need my help, I'm giving away a free trading course, chart reading, foundations, trading systems, you name it. My #1 trading strategy. Very first thing in the description. Go get that free trading course right now, so you can actually start getting access to some chart reading strategies and all the whole training you need to actually start getting ahead in the markets here. Because trading's not easy, right? Trading is quite a difficult process. So make sure that you're being smart about the way that you're looking at these markets. Now, one of the Russell 2000 is the one that's just sort of super bullish, right? Just super bullish. We've had, as you can see here, I'm looking at my moving averages here, and you can see here we had a low, we had a higher low, we had a nice rally up, and then we had a nice sideways movement, and now we're having a bit of a breakaway bar here. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a bit of a fail or to the upside. I've seen this fail. I would have preferred to see this have a bit more of a pullback to the 20, but now you can see a bit of a sideways movement here. As you can see, just a bit of a week, and now we're actually breaking to the upside. And so, right now, the really interesting thing is the Russell 2000 is one of the most bullish ETFs or the sectors, indices out there when it comes to the Russell 2000 stock. So very bullish sign, very strong to the upside. You can see my 20 moving average is trending up. My 52 moving average is trending up. By the way, guys, when you see this happen, when you see this sort of stuff happening, where you see the 20 and the 52 trending up, that means we have strong longer term momentum and strong shorter term momentum. I use the 20 for the shorter term and the 20. When you start to get that, we have a very nice sort of strong trend in place. And we're getting a very bit of a breakout. Again, I wouldn't be too surprised if we did get a bit of a pullback here, guys, but again, the pullback would be probably short-lived before we saw a more of an upside movement out of this. So that's the Russell 2000. Moving over now through to the Russell 3000 stocks, and what we can see is sort of the same thing as well too, right? You can see how we're just up and so we were sort of like, below the moving averages, above the moving averages, below the moving averages, above the moving average, and now we're starting to trend, right? And notice the moving averages here. Notice how we were sort of flat, sort of not really much going on. And now we're starting to trend. Now we're starting to get the 52 trending up. We're getting the 20 trending up as well too. So we've got a lot of momentum behind here, and we're starting to slowly increase to the upside. So I have a target on the Russell 3000, which is 226 on the Russell 3000. Now, how I got that target was, and simply is, this resistance level and this support level as well too. And you just measure from the high. Actually, let me just do it here. You just measure from the high of the channel to the low of the channel, and then you project that up just like that. And so what you do is then you find a target, which is, as you can see, it's just having the exact same length, project that up, and this line up here is probably where we're likely to run to when it comes to the Russell 3000. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to run there straight away, or it doesn't mean it's going to run there and stop, and then that's it. I've seen it many times where it just goes there, and it's probably going to end up at 230. But this is a bit of a minimum target for me when looking at the Russell 3000. Moving over to the XLE in the energy sector. The energy sector is just going great guns, right? Great guns. Look at this here. Look at my 20. Very strong moving up. We've actually had a very big move out of the energy sector lately. Out of all my indices over through here, you can see like the Nasdaq was only up less 1%, S&P, Dow less than 1%, Russell 2000 2%, Russell 3000 1%, and the XLF up close to 6% or 5.5%. So you can see we've had a very, very, very strong move to the upside. The one thing I'm looking at when it comes to the XLF is the weekly charts. And the weekly charts is, let me just bring this up through here. We have this long-term resistance line coming down through here on the XLE when it comes to the sector here. So that's something that we're probably likely to continue rallying up through here. But it's very, 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 we're sort of very sideways. You can see we've had a sort of low point through here. We've had a high, potentially a high. So there's really no one really in control here. You got a very sort of sideways movement, not much going on. You can see what happened back here, right? You can see how the market sort of had support, broke below, kept going below, and then we had a bit of a strong dropout out of this sort of sideways movement. That was actually a very, very, very strong sign, obviously, to start to see more downside to come, which actually did. And now we're finding a lot of support here, which again out of that sort of resistance level. So this is likely to form a bit of resistance here. But on the daily charts, you can see how, if I bring up my daily charts a bit closer, you can see how that we're still quite some ways. We're still like another good 20% before we hit that sort of major resistance point through there. So a very, very, very strong rally out of this here. You can see how this is like a bit of a V bottom. Okay, a bit of a V bottom sort of action on the energy sector. So the energy sector is really, really, really starting to ramp back up again when it comes to that. And last off the rank, which is the transportation average. On the transportation average on a short-term basis, guys, we can see we had support around 195. We've got that resistance around that sort of I'd say maybe 212, maybe 214. And exactly like I did before, we've got a bit of a channel. So we have support, we have resistance here. You project that up, and the projection to the upside goes to 232. So we're probably likely to continue rallying up, or probably likely to continue going up towards the upside, or our target at least on 232 when it comes to that. So, and just a quick look at the VIX as well too, guys, in today's video. The VIX has obviously been getting hammered as the market's been going up, but the VIX's lowest point is, as you can see, when the VIX gets down to these levels down here, like the absolute maximum lowest point, or even down to these levels through here, which we're nowhere near there yet. That's when you can start to see people start to become, less sort of what's the word for it? When it gets down to here, right, this is where you have to start to be a bit worried of a potential reversal, because this is obviously where, you know, where we get those sort of reversal bounces on the VIX, but we're not there yet. So right now, guys, we're still in that note. We're still in a very nice upward trending towards these targets in the indices, and the VIX is nowhere there yet. So even though it doesn't make sense, you know, we still could looks like we may get to continue just having a very nice, strong, slow rally out of all these indices. Let me know what you think in the chat box below. Do we continue seeing the Santa Claus rally or not? Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go to the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go do that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.